welcome to how to make a decent YouTube video. As you probably know, there are a load of YouTube videos out there which, to be honest, ain't that great. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be giving you a few simple tips which will hopefully improve the quality of your videos and potentially gain you somewhat of an audience. Please do leave any questions you might have down below in the comments, and I will gladly reply to all of them. Tip number 1. Make sure that your video is interesting. Now, it's really quite obvious, but you'd be surprised at how many people will just make these dull, boring videos. So, I went to a shop, and I got some bread, and I had that for my dinner with some soup, and it was nice. Please, whatever you do not do that. Now, to tie in with that clip, you may notice there are a lot of ums, a lot of ahs, and also quite a bit of repetition. This is where editing comes in. Tip number 2, make sure you edit properly. Make sure you edit out all your ums, all your ahs, all your repetitions, and anything that is just a load of guff, to be honest. Because one thing I cannot stand is when people are constantly umming and repeating themselves over and over again. It just makes the video far too long. Take the clip that I just showed you. So I went to a shop, and I got some bread, and I had that for my dinner with some soup, and it was nice. It runs smoother, and even though it is about a pretty boring topic, it's a little bit more interesting, don't you agree? Tip number 3. Use simple but effective transitions and graphics. Now, the one thing I cannot stand is when I see a video that has a bright purple title with neon green text, and then it comes in a star. It, to be frank, looks disgusting. I always stick to the basic black background with white text and fades, or just clean cuts. Otherwise, I think it just looks cheap. There's an awful lot that I can say about everything, but there are just 2 more things that I'd like to cover. My 4th tip is to do with aspect ratios. Please keep the aspect ratios the same as to which you recorded. Please don't go stretching a 4:3 clip so that it fits the 16:9 window. You will look fat. I did it before, I'm ashamed that I did it, and I looked chubby. Do not do that. And do not add bars to the top and bottom of your 4:3 videos, because all that does is it makes it hover in the middle of the box. My 5th tip is do not use copyright in your videos. YouTube does not allow it. So, when you go and put some really popular, well-known piece of music in your video, you are breaking copyright laws. But there are ways around this. Royalty-free music. There's a wonderful site that's fairly popular on YouTube called incompetech.com. I hope I said that right. A guy called Kevin MacLeod runs it. All the music on there is totally free to use however you like. Now, my 6th tip for you. Promote your videos as much as you possibly can. But maybe not too much, because that will just get annoying. What I've done is I've linked my video uploads to my Facebook and my Twitter. So every time I upload a video, a message gets sent off to both of those sites telling people that I have a new video. Also, the share options on the videos themselves, use them every once in a while. Send out a video to all your friends, because you might have some friends that aren't subscribed to you. Also, you can add your videos to Bebo, and there are also loads of MySpace applications. Also, if you run a blog, why not embed it into one of your posts? At the end of the day, every view counts. Tip number 7. Tag your videos properly. If, for example, you have a video about the new Harry Potter movie, like I did, tag it with appropriate words. Tag it with the obvious. Stuff like Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, Daniel Radcliffe, Half-Blood Prince, Snape, Dumbledore, book, movie, film, anything that you can possibly think of. Literally go crazy with those tags. Also, the very first tag that you should put in is your username. That will drag some of your videos into the related box. So then when people have found you for a search for, say, Harry Potter, they can go down to the rated box and see, oh look, there's more videos by them. I think I'll watch that one. And there you go, you've got yourself another viewer. Tip number 8, get involved with the community. Now you can do this by commenting on popular YouTubers' videos, or just any video for that matter, rating, favouriting, sending messages to people, mentioning YouTubers in your videos, being part of big collaborations, all sorts. Now, when I was on the 365 project, I gained around 20 subscribers for that. That's quite something, don't you think? So it just kind of goes to show that being part of the community, being in collaborations, it does help. And my last tip, tip number 9. Remember this one important thing. You are not the greatest thing to happen to YouTube. You are not the funniest person in the world, and you will not get the most views ever. Simple as. Understand that you are not the popular YouTuber. Until the day comes, don't act as if you have 100 million thousand subscribers, because in reality, you don't. Sorry to be harsh, but that really is it. One thing I cannot stand is when you'll see someone with 5, 6 subscribers going around going, oh look at me, I've got those subscribers, oh subscribe to me, I'm the best person in the world, la 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 la, I'm so crazy. No. Just no. Oh, and number 10, have fun.